In this video, we'll be talking about ER and IR verbs in the present tense. Hopefully, you've already seen the video on AR verbs in the present tense. If not, it'd be a good idea to stop and go back and watch the AR verbs video before watching this video. And when we say ER and IR verbs, we're talking about verbs whose infinitives end with ER or with IR. In the AR verbs video, we mentioned that Spanish is a very systematic language. And generally, it's just using the verb in the right way is just a matter of following some simple rules. We'll see that that's the case with ER and IR verbs, just like it's the case with AR verbs. Let's look first at our ER verb endings. Here they are. We have o, es, e, hemos, es, en. You may remember that the verb chart is divided so that singular forms are on the left side and plural forms are on the right side. And then we have first person on the first row, second person on the second row, and third person on the third row. Let's look at a sample verb, comer, which means to eat. Our first step is going to be to take the verb comer and cut off the ER. Then all we have to do is add our new endings based on the verb chart. So we get como, comes, come, comemos, comes, and comen. Now notice I've got the comes in gray. It's not quite as dark. As you may recall, this is the vosotros form. It's only used in Spain, and since its use is limited, a lot of teachers don't even mention it. I do like to go ahead and include it, but keep in mind that it's not very common. Let's try using one of these in a sentence. Antonio blank fideos con tuco. We want to use the verb comer, and we want to make sure that we have the right form of that verb. Antonio is singular, so we know that our answer is going to come from the singular side of the chart. And Antonio is third person. I'm not talking about me, I'm not talking about you, so that means it's third person. So that means we would use come. Antonio come fideos con tuco. That's all there is to it. The IR verb endings in the present tense are very similar to the ER verb endings. There are only a couple of differences. We have o, es, e, hemos, is, en. Let's look at an example of the verb vivir, which means to live. Again, we would start with vivir, we would cut off the ending, the IR, and then just add the new endings based on the verb chart. That would give us yo vivo, tú vives, él vive, nosotros vivimos, vosotros vivís, ellos, ellas, or ustedes viven. Again, remember, the vosotros form is only used in Spain. Let's look at a sample sentence using the verb vivir. Ellos blank in Argentina. Ellos, we can tell is plural because it ends with an S. It means they. It's going to be on the plural side of our chart here. And ellos is third person, so we need the plural third person form of the verb. Ellos viven en Argentina. And let's take one last side-by-side look at our verb endings. Notice that the yo form, the tú form, the él form, and the ellos form are identical for these. The only differences are in the nosotros form, where we have hemos for ER and hemos for IR, and the vosotros form, where we have es for ER verbs and is for IR verbs.